didn't see me move the camera. Shush, none of you saw me do that. Shh. Right, let's get started. I'm having to move windows around in the background. And live. Right, hello everyone. Cool, you can see me. My hair's a mess again, so I walk through the door. Well, not literally through it, that would be an achievement. But hello everyone, how are we doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's turn that down. Player's going to work? I presume it is, so we'll hope for the best. Hello everyone, how are we doing? Welcome to the live stream. You see me keep moving the cameras, I keep tabbing in to SC. I should lock myself in F9 mode. Fun fact, that's what you should do if you're trying to film cinematics and not knock the mouse out of the way. It's something I keep doing whenever I film stuff, and then I have to reshoot it all the time, but it's quite fun. How are we all doing, everyone? I hope you're having fun. Do let me know who's in the chat. What colors of your names? I've not streamed for like a week now, I think. Yes, over like a little over a week, I think. So feel free to tell us who's here. I would love to see who of you here. This is my last live stream of 2020. Obviously on December 30th right now. Not next year, tomorrow is the last day of the year. I'm taking the day off as I'm spending with a friend. So yeah, that's what I'm doing as I won't be streaming. I was thinking of doing like a New Year's Eve stream, but honestly, I'm so tired. I was like, I'm just going to go and chill instead, and that's going to be what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, we'll be talking about in a minute and how you guys' Christmas has been, holiday season, etc. No matter what you celebrate around the world, hopefully everyone's keeping safe, etc. So I thought, come on, do a bit of building tonight, show off what I've fixed right now. As you can see, I've got the Vulture in front of us. This is going to be on the workshop next week. So starting with New York Strong, the RWI fleet's going to be updating. You're going to be able to get these new creations that are featured in Colony Loss ready and willing to go. We've got a couple of videos planned for this one. This is coming out next week, and I'm going to take a bit of a tour around this right now. So some of you will see it ahead of time before the video comes out and before everything else comes out. So hopefully you're going to see it. Build a firework. I mean, that's blowing something up. Probably something will blow up in this stream. So let's see how it is. I'm over here. Hello, Noah. How you doing? Killstar, Kellen Barrett. Love to see some of you guys. Swift Plays YT. I think I remember that name. Luz Clark. Definitely remember that name. Orange Orangutans, like you're calling him. Hello, welcome. There's tons of chats being messed around here. Era, how you doing? I love seeing the YouTube member thing. If you guys don't become a YouTube member, by the way, I believe they're testing free memberships in certain countries right now. So double check if you can become a YouTube member for free. It's something YouTube are trialing in various countries around the world. I'm not sure it's in the UK right now. It might be in the US, but have a double check and you become a YouTube member for free. It's a bit like on Twitch. You can become like a Twitch Prime sub without spending any money if you've like Amazon Prime, etc. YouTube are trialing something similar, which would be interesting. And you get to support creators like me. You don't have to spend it on me. You can support on other creators, whatever you fancy. Ooh, new RWI ships. Indeed, yes, the fleet is updating. The Defender will be out in January as well. I've got the script together for that. I've got a voice actor standing by to record certain parts of it, and then we're ready to go and release certain things. But I thought I'd release the Vulture, as a lot of you wanted this one, a lot of it wants to release. So, yeah, it's going to be good. Good evening from Holland. Good evening. Holland would be a nice place to visit where we can actually all go outside again. Have I scratched my hand? Apparently I have. What the fuck have I done here? Jesus. How I do damage to myself, I have no idea. I woke up the other day, in my own bed for that matter, and I have like a giant scratch down like my left side. Now bear in mind, I sleep in like a double bed by myself. Depressing, I know. But anyway, there's like a giant scratch down the side. I'm like, I don't have sharp nails, so what the hell has done that to me tonight? I'm convinced aliens are living in my flat and probably abducting me in the middle of the night. Yeah. I got finally first stream. Welcome, Scott. I'm glad you're enjoying your first stream. Obviously, this will be my last stream of this year, but I'll be back, you know, probably next week. I might be back on Saturday streaming. Depends what I'm doing across the weekend. Depends when I want to start work, etc. Because I've got a lot to do this coming next year, so it really depends. The next promotion for Captain Jack would be Rear Admiral, Lower Half, or short for Commodore Jack. Maybe. I mean, I like the name Captain Jack. People always like, oh, you should be promoted. I'm like, nah, I'm good, thank you. How are you doing in Tier 4, Jack? I'm not in Tier 4, so I'm quite lucky. Not really, anyway. But if you ask my opinion about the whole lockdown thing, I think the whole country should be in 1 right now, given how crap it's going. But hey, we'll probably devolve into that conversation a little bit later if anybody drops in as well. Oh, Jack, we just had SG on Netflix. Did they? I'm not sure it's on UK Netflix, though. Because I had a look. I don't think it's on UK Netflix. Because I just bought SG1 on Amazon. Well, I bought Season 1 anyway for like 14 quid, which is a bit, yeah, so. I got both Stars Jetterfall and Stars Squadrons because, ooh, very nice. Not USA. I saw a notification on my dashboard that testing in certain countries. I didn't think it would be USA, to be honest. Give us Moon21. Thank you for a donation of $20. Have a happy new year. Thank you. I'm sure I will have a happy new year. Doing probably nothing, really. I've got a couple of drinks, so yeah, it should be kind of fun. It's going to be chill. It's going to be nice to have a chill new year for a change, so yeah. Is Reed present SE Survival? Did he leave episodes permanently? Nope, he didn't leave. Literally just away for a session. I'm not sure how people have jumped to that conclusion already, but yeah, Reed's not gone yet.
I'm out of hydrogen!
I forgot we had that lad. Yeah, literally, he's away for a week because he had to go. I think he's working actually. Yeah, because it's a week. That week we just filmed was the week before Christmas. Yeah, so he had to do work like some people do sometimes. So yeah, it's almost New Year in the Netherlands. No, you've got December 31st. There's always December 31st. Yeah, you've got another day just to go yet. I'm in Tier 4. Yeah, a lot of people are in Tier 4 right now. It's a bit interesting. Love the background. Thank you. I'm going to be doing like a tour soon. So you guys, you've been all asking about the background, etc. So there's going to be something coming soon. I will make a thing about this, like talking about my Thrawn book, which is lovely, by the way, and the lightsaber you can see here. Some of you have seen a video on it. There's also like a holocron down here, and obviously the Apo helmet, which is technically Apo. It's a First helmet. So yeah, we'll be doing stuff like that soon. But I've got a new desk on the way, like a new desk, because my current one's very old. It's getting a bit small as well and falling apart. So I've got a new desk coming soon. Going to do that properly. I'm going to get a person around who graciously offered to help to wire up my office completely and cable manage it, and then I'll probably film a setup. I'm hoping to have that done by the end of January, if not early February, because I am planning to do a 24-hour live stream in aid of charity in February, hopefully with a couple of friends. You guys have seen, hopefully, I've been doing with Solar streams with like Reese, Hamish, etc. So Hamish might be joining me for doing some of that, and a few other friends. It's all sort of touch and go right now. But I know I'm definitely, hopefully, going to be doing that 24-hour stream, providing I'm still in my flat then. I've got to decide next year whether I want to move out or not. So yeah, it's something. But yeah. The Waffle Gamer Noob, thank you for funding $5. Hope you have a good new year. Thank you. Hopefully I will. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a countdown. I've got some drinks. You know, it's going to be fun, hopefully. It's going to be nice and chill. Hopefully next year, I'm cracking up a can of Coke, by the way. Nothing alcoholic this evening. Hopefully next year will be more chill and be more like relaxed for everyone. And there's not going to be like a complete shit show, because let's be honest, that's what 2020 was. Though I was thinking about this, like starting with stream, what do you guys say has happened good in 2020? What's one thing you can look back on and say, yeah, that's really good? For me, it'd be moved out. I now live on my own in a new city in the UK, and I'm loving it so far, and I'll continue living here next year, hopefully. So yeah, it's going well. Jack, remember when you did in SE in VR? How's that going? It's going good. I've not tried it in a while. We should actually film it again, because last time I filmed that, I filmed in my old bedroom, which was about half the size of this room right now, and I smacked my hand on my old computer desk, which is made of metal. How I've not broken my hand yet, I have no idea. Jack, can we please get the Osiris? Maybe at some point, yeah, maybe at some point we'll get the Osiris. All the RWI ships are being worked on. I'll show you some of them in a minute. We'll just sat here, we'll have a quick conversation with you, and then we'll work on it. Is to getting venture class ships and colony? I have no idea what it means. Desk lives matter. Desk lives do matter. That's why the other one's being chopped. No, it's not being chopped up. I'm giving that to a friend, probably. Going to school, being able to go to school. I guess that's a benefit. Yeah, I guess that is a benefit. Colony loss. Yeah, colony loss did end. Space Engines and X-Wars. Indeed. Did it? Yeah, it came out this year, didn't it? Christ. Less twats walking about. That sentiment I can agree with. You do not know. Someone hid that comment there. However, I fully agree with that comment, because it's nice to go outside. Do you know what the best thing was? When it was in lockdown, because I cycle a fair bit at the minute, it was nice to cycle out and about and have less people in the way. Because in the city I live in, there's a lot of shared cycle paths. So like, you can walk here and also cycle. Less idiots actually stood in my way. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Fantastic. How's the construction of the Odyssey going? It's stalled completely. It's getting there, but I don't know when I'll work on it. Are you watching the Season 5 Expanse? Yes, I am. Yeah, I am. Are we getting an Updated Defender? Yep, we are. Updated Defender will come in January as well. I've got the script written for that, so I will be producing that in January. So I just need the voice actor to do his part, which I'll hand it to him soon once we're back, like in January. I don't want to hand it in the middle of a Christmas holiday. It's a bit rude to give like someone like, hey, I want this done. So yeah.
What the hell are you
Deadwing 2029. That's a year off. Thank you for funding $2.99. I think that's Australian dollars. Happy New Year from a land down under. Is it New Year's for you guys already? Because technically a day ahead, aren't you? Yeah, I'm not sure. Hello, any tips on how to build good-looking and combat functional SE ships? I can get combat functioning, but they look terrible. Just experiment with it and see what you can come up with. Honestly, SE, as I think many in the chat will agree with, is entirely down to experimentation and finding stuff like that. So, yeah. Is the Defender good this time? The Defender's always been good. It's been so good, people have stolen it. No, I'm not going to start on that drama just yet. Have you considered doing a rover race around a planet live stream? Did we do it? We did that for Christmas. Yeah, we did it for Christmas. We did the rover live stream for the Christmas.
I'm out of hydrogen!
Spartan! Jesus! A94 has... Not Spartan Jesus. A94 has donated $50 through Super Chat. Fucking hell. I'm going to get demonetized for saying that probably. Thank you, Spartan. I'm going to say it again. Fucking hell. Hey. Considering your donations probably made more than a stew would make, so I can say it now. Again, fucking hell. Could you do Split Survival on Likely World? Unlikely. Are you going to upload some ships to Mod.io? Probably not. Most of my ships contain mods, so yeah, it's not going to happen. Will Venom make a comeback? Probably not in a series. He can make cameos sometimes. I was thinking of getting him together to do a battle with his legacy at some point. Maybe we'll do that. It depends on his time and stuff like that. Maybe at some point we'll do it. It really does depend. My second child was born in 2020. Wow, well, congratulations. Imagine having kids. I would, yeah. I'm 22, and I don't think I want to think about that for another 22 years myself. Because no, absolutely not. For that, I'd probably require a partner as well, which, that's... Yikes. This year was good because I finally got to play Space Engineers, and it's great. Fantastic. How many of you got Space Engineers for Christmas, by the way? How many of you got, like, yeah, SE for Christmas? Or how many of you got a PC for Christmas, for that matter? I guess I can also say Xbox now. So, yeah, tell me about that, because one of the great things about Christmas, and I always say this, it's really good whenever, you know, whenever people get access to new stuff. I love it. It's like... Personally with me, I don't like the SE Xbox version. I find it very limiting. However, I fully support it because at the end of the day, more people are accessing the game. And for me, fantastic. I love the idea that people are getting access to it, etc. Yes, I do know the Xbox has mods. I've yet to look into it. I will look into it at some point. However, for the minute, it's less hassle for me just not upload it to mod.io. And a lot of the ships I build do go past certain limits, etc. and may not run it. Are we raining? I didn't realize I had weather turned on here. Well, this is an analogy for the UK, isn't it? Christ. Honestly. I can't play it. My computer sucks. Can't even run Minecraft. Yikes. Yeah, you may need to fix that one. Yes, more cursing. I know it. This is amazing now because I got 3090. Oh, very nice. I've got a friend, Reese, who's my community manager, who is still waiting on his 3090. That's, yeah. 1+ V is DU going to beta? Yes. Yeah, it's gone interesting, isn't it? I think the last thing I did on DU was criticize the latest update and haven't touched it since. Also, I'm just going to swap over so I can see who donates and who becomes a member in a minute. BinaryCodex, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. Speak of the devil and it pops up. Also, I know at the minute my camera is sort of delayed, so I think, yeah, it's sort of delayed. I am supposed to fixing it. I didn't have time to pull apart the whole thing and fix it. Basically, the cam link I use is actually disabled. It's not disabled, it's basically got an issue with it. So, yeah. By the way, I wouldn't recommend spamming the chat. You're going to get timed up by the bot or the lovely moderator or Papel, who's even worse. He is very evil. Well, not evil. He's very, very good at hiding chats. Super bad. Had for PC for a bit and just got an extra one. Very nice. Okay. PC SE is better. I agree. Yeah, PC SE is better. Someone says just got a Blue Yeti. Any tips? Any tips on Blue Yeti? Honestly, I don't know. Just play around with it and see what you can do. I found myself, I always had to basically make sure there was enough sort of like base on it. So I usually have to add base like what the fuck did I just remove? I'm not even gonna ask how I remove. That's got to be a bug. How can I remove this? What the fuck? So how? Where? I can look in any direction. That's really weird. Okay. For a minute there, I was like, I was looking in a direction, pressing Control X, and somehow removing like batteries. Okay, that's the second time now I've had this issue as well. Also, ignore why I'm dressed in blue, by the way. Oh, let me show you the Vulture minute. Lucas, thank you for becoming a YouTube member, man. Really appreciate it. Right, let's take a look in this minute. Some of you want to see this new Vulture. So this is primarily featured in Colony Lost. A lot of you saw this. We use it for transports and various things. It is obviously based off the RCSP Raven and also based off the Unity Falcon, the UH-144 I think it is, from Halo Reach, and obviously was seen like Halo 4, etc. So yes, this is something I want to do, and I'm glad it's coming out in the workshop soon. I've made a few changes on it. The lights are going around here now, so fix here. And also we've got the bits here, the rocket launchers. But I've detailed a lot inside. So inside, I've changed how this operates. We've got cargo containers stacked here now, in sort of behind metal casing. Rocket launchers. I'm in FOV40, aren't I? Yes, I am. That's why. That's why everything was so close together. Lock us to that. Cool. So yeah, I've changed the interior. Quite nice. I'm really happy. Jeez, you guys are doing so. What flying? Build the Andromeda. Which one's the Andromeda? There's a lot of ships called Andromeda. Which one do you mean? And Orange, thank you for the $10, man. Greatly appreciated. Dude, if that happened multiple times, but stuff falls in the road. I know, right? It's really weird. Andromeda Ascendant. I don't know what that is. So we've got seat span here. The only thing I don't like on this is like a gap here, but it's not the end of the world. We've got the seats here for this. It looks very nice. So yeah, Vulture's going to be out in the workshop soon. Have a little video to go with it. I really want to find like a remix of Fortunate Son, so we can get like the Vultures flying across as Fortunate Son plays. But yeah, we're probably not doing that anytime soon. Excuse me. I've drunk one bit of that now, and so it's kind of, yeah. Batteries just Agents of Clang. Probably are. Let's give this thing a fly around. See, this one handles really well. I removed some of the side thrusters, but when you use these sort of actual jets to control it, it works really well. And I'm really happy with this. I want to include this a bit more in some other things. So, like, we'll include it in various productions. I think if I ever make SE Epsilon, which is the origin story of the Planet Wars, I'll include these flying around Epsilon base because it can work on Mars. It would make a lot of sense to have these things as transports. So, yeah, I really want this. So, yeah. Ta-da! It handles really well as well, because like, I can fly around here. And the best thing is, the side thrusters are missing. However, using main jets, you can still navigate around here. Watch me cock this up now that I've said that. My point still stands. You can navigate really well. Ta-da! Hello, thank you for funding $5. Hey Jack, I think I've messaged you before about me being blocked in Discord. If it's blocked by my personal account, I don't know what you've done to do that. If you're banned, you just speak to my community manager, Reese, or one of my staff. As if you like send me invites on Discord or any spam to my DM, I will probably block you. No offense, it's simply just because I can't put up that shit in there. I hate it. Jax, thank you for $5. Hey Jack, love your videos. Question, have you taken a look at the new Halo capital ship weapons mod for SE? Could be good for future Halo ship battles. I think I've seen it. If not, can someone put it in my Space Engineers chat in Discord, please? And just type Jack in it. Don't at me, just type Jack, and I'll come find it later, because I'll probably search the Halo thing or my name, and I'll find it. Because I could do that. But yeah, this handles really well. TWS327, thank you for donating $55. I'll say it again. Fucking hell. You're not on a mad one, What the hell's wrong with you, chat? No, I appreciate it. I really do. Fucking hell. What the hell are you lot up to? $55. Happy New Year. Love the content. Thank you, man. That is really appreciated. Christ. I'm going to buy some... I'm going to have takeaways tomorrow. Stop that. No, I'm joking. But seriously, thank you very much. Honestly, someone asked earlier, is YouTube my job? Yes, YouTube is my job. It's full-time. I make a living out of this. I support myself. For those who don't know, this year in 2020, I moved out. I no longer live with my parents anymore. I live by myself in a completely different city. In the UK still. So I'm still a UK boy. Whether that's a good thing or not. So yeah, any support is really appreciated. Next year, I've got a ton of cool stuff I really want to share with you. I'm essentially softly rebooting my channel. Still gonna be Space Engineers, still gonna be sci-fi content, but I want to change up the way I do stuff. Like, I like my style currently, but I really want to add a bit more energy to it and get my words out straight. That could be a good idea. So yeah, I'm going to be changing up a few things, doing some various stuff, and just running with it, essentially. I also want to launch like a monthly sort of Q&A / sort of vlog thing, where I provide updates on what I'm doing. Now, I am making SE Frontier. I recently got some new stuff back today. So Space Engineers Frontier is coming along very nicely. Regarding when it's actually going to come out, I'm still not willing to give a date yet, though maybe halfway through the year, we'll see how it's doing. But it really does come down to how we see it. So yeah. But yeah, I've got a ton of stuff coming next year. I can't wait to share it with you, as it's going to be fantastic. Spartan A94, sorry, you almost made me crash. Thank you for the $5. 4 years now I've been watching. 4 years. How long has everyone in the chat been watching? Please do tell me. It's the UK boy. Somebody called me the bloody YouTuber yesterday, which I think is a perfect British description of me. That bloody YouTuber. I think that's a perfect description of me, really. They meant it as an insult. I love it. I was going to change my Twitter bio to it, but no, I changed my custom status on Discord. For like 24 hours. I thought it was hilarious. I'm sure somebody brings up a topic, we'll discuss it. Will you do an Expanse battle again? Yes, I will. Somebody in my staff chat, I think Papal typed that to me. I read it and then it went live. We may do one. Maybe we'll do one in January, February, because the Expanse is going on, going on until February, so yeah, we can probably do one. 2.5 years, wow, fair enough. Since Planet Wars, Christ. I spoke to somebody the other day who's been watching, like, since Planet Wars, etc. It's a bit mental. 5 years, Christ. That's a long time. Since you're at 50k subs, that is, yeah. 2 days. Fuck you, Papple. I'm going to make it 2 days in a minute. You can't have been watching for 7 years. I've not been producing SE content that long. Jack, can you build an expansive part? Maybe I could. It depends, because I like my layouts that way. Maybe I could build something like expired by the Expanse, maybe. We'll see what we can do. Maybe I'll have a go at it. Because I do like the M0N ships. I like that. So something we could do. I am just flying around a bit chatting to you guys, but it's very nice. The Vulture handles really well. This will be in a workshop soon. It's a fresh new paint job. You can play with it. The mods will be included, so where you can get the rotor blades. I believe the rotor blades are currently in my Discord mods list. So if you go to Discord and go to Colony Lost series information, you should be able to find it. Give us Moon 21. Thank you for the $5. 5 years. $1 for every, or £5, sorry. £1 for every year. £1 for a year. For every year, it's £1 for a year. No, honestly. When did the roleplay spaces come out? That'd be Planet Wars, yeah. Actually, it's Colony Lost as well. What's the plan for Frontier, technically? So Frontier is a full story series, so there won't be, it's not going to be like Colony Lost, it's going to be like Planet Wars, or the cinematics in a way. So if you enjoy the cinematics of Planet Wars and Colony Lost, where it's a lot of the talky scenes and action scenes, that is essentially what Frontier is going to be. Now Frontier is a science series in a way, so it's very much inspired by Star Trek Enterprise, meets Battlestar Galactica, meets The Expanse, etc. There's various things in there, and I'm very much developing the story right now. I have the first episode written, and I think it's going to be about 5 to 6 episodes. So it's going to take me a while, and I'm hoping to start filming by March at the latest. So that's what it's going to be. There's a lot to go in it. We've got a challenger ready. We're going to get some merch ready, etc. A lot of stuff's going to go into it, and we'll see how we do. But I'm really excited to bring the story to you. It's going to be really fun, as I can't wait to see it. It's going to be nice changing the pace as well. I do a lot of like war or in-depth lore series. With Frontier, it's my chance to expand like not only my own universe, but build on it as well. And also tell a really interesting story. I'm quite happy with the story I've told, or like concept so far. And I have a feeling long-time fans of the channel are going to like it even more. Frontier is going to be a very different series. And I don't know, it can possibly introduce us to a lot more stuff. It's going to have the Shadows in it, because it's going to be set in the Redwood universe, and it's at the height of the Shadow War with Redwood and the Galaxy, etc. Those who watch Planet Wars will remember that the Shadows came out at Epsilon Base, wrecked Redwood, etc. Then Redwood formally declared war on the Shadow Empire, etc. And yeah, we went to war with them, and obviously in Planet Wars, it's very much away from a war. In Frontier, it's going to be a very bit the same. In fact, it's not going to be in the center of war. However, the Challenger, will be in the midst of it, etc. And will be taken around. So it's going to be a lot to do. I don't want to spoil it just yet, so I'm being a bit cagey about it. But hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. It's going to be I'm putting a lot of money into it. I'm putting a lot of resources into it. So hopefully you guys enjoy it and support it. And we'll be dropping teasers and trailers. And, you know, if anyone's got art to do or want to, like, promote it or help, like, get involved with it, we'll be calling out for voice actors and probably additional film crew at some point. So if you do want to get involved in helping it, we'll be taking on additional hands. So that would be greatly appreciated. I'm excited for Frontier. Oh, yes, I'm excited for it as well. Like I say, don't worry. It will come out at some point, but it's not going to come out right away. To build a series like this, basically, I want to film it all straight away and basically have it ready to go. So once it's all done, then we'll begin release scheduling. So not until the last episode's done will we actually think about releasing it. So that could take, 6 to 9 months. So I'd say don't expect to see it for the first half or maybe the first 3 quarters of next year. But I will keep you apprised with teaser trailers and various things. I'm going to also introduce the staff, or sorry, introduce the crew of the actual Challenger. It's going to be very fun. Is it going to be a continuation of Colony Lost? No. The Colony Universe is dormant for the time being. I did concept something the other day about the Colony Universe. However, for the minute, I'm happy keeping the Colony Lost Universe dormant. And we may come back to it at some point, but yeah, it's not going to be happening just yet. Is that Hawkland X? Thank you for the 99 pence, or 99 cents in the US, is it cent? Yeah. Don't you about your Grand Admiral role? Well, if I do appear in Frontier, which is unlikely, because technically I'm lost on the Eclipse at that point, I won't be there. So yeah, I will have a Grand Admiral role though, and I may get referenced. So I won't be in Frontier, which would be a blessing in disguise. However, I'll probably be referencing it. There'll be some references to DJ, well, probably not DJ, but like the Serenity and various things like that. So we'll see how it goes. I'm brilliant at playing a village idiot, and won't change. There we go. We'll let you know if we need a village idiot. The Shadows versus the DOF. The Shadows and the DOF wouldn't meet each other because the DOF are in the Colony Lost universe, or the Colony universe, and the Shadows are in the Redwood universe. Chat, I've got a question for you, by the way. I was thinking of making like a master playlist. This is also beautiful, by the way, on my on the YouTube channel. So essentially making a playlist to introduce you to. So if you want to watch the whole Redwood universe, the playlist will start with like unlisted video going, "Welcome to Redwood universe. This is set in the year of 23 or 2735, etc." And basically introduce to it, and then it'll have like the Discovery launch, Extraction, Planet Wars, all of it in one big playlist, so you can essentially watch it. Very much like a movie in a way. How do you feel about that? I'm thinking of making this big playlist and adding some unlisted videos in to help you guide through it. So if you want to catch up on the whole Redwood universe before Frontier comes out, you can watch that. and we'll do one for the colony universe as well. Let me know what you guys think, or if it's something you're going to be interested in, so do let me know. How about Reed? Reed's doing fine. So Reed is actually playing the captain and main character of Frontier. So he'll play Captain Jonathan Holland, who will be the main captain and character of Frontier. So he'll be the captain of a Challenger. How do you do your crashes? A lot of focus. Yes, you like that? Okay, cool. I'm going to start work on that in a year, basically, to make a master playlist, so you can watch it all in chronological order, by the way, on how I intend it to be watched. So that way we can link that to you, you can watch it, and just, yeah, have fun of it, really. We are flying for this. I'm going to go lower. You like that? Okay, cool. Everything's supposed to be epic. Awesome. I'll put one together then. Because I know some of you out there have been working on like the Redwood Universe wiki, and I really appreciate people who've done that. So if I can provide a playlist to add more like chronological order to it, and more bonus stuff, etc., hopefully we'll put it together. Tyler Rogers, thank you for pledging $50 by PayPal. I'll say it again. Fucking hell. I'm getting demonetized for this shit, I can tell you now. I'd really be surprised if it doesn't get demonetized. But thank you, Tyler, for pledging $50. Does that come from my phone? I was completely on my phone. Damn. Somebody's live on TikTok as well. Hello, Chris. How you doing in the chat? Hello, hello, hello. We are I know we're meant to be building stuff. We're just enjoying a nice fly around a minute. Sorry if you're tuning into this VOD, by the way. We'll go up to the fleet in a minute and have a look around. But we are... You want to crash? Okay, I'll turn damage on and we'll do a crash. And then we can go up and build some stuff. So, yeah. We'll find a good place to crash. Have you had snow where you live? No, I haven't. So I'm in Bristol, which is a big city in the UK. And unfortunately, no snow here. When I was going out this afternoon, because I was going to go out into town because I need to buy a new shirt. And I was like, couldn't buy a new shirt because literally clothes shops are my worst enemy. I fucking hate them. Whether it's just because I'm a man or something. No sex has been inquired. I just fucking hate clothes shops. Can never find what I want. Someone just said stop cursing. No, I'm 22 and it's my channel. Couldn't find it, but I was going to ask my Alexa. I asked my... Church. I was going to ask that thing over there. Is it snowing? And she said it's snow and rain. I went out for a walk around the harbour. No fucking snow. Very disappointed. I wanted some snow. Can we clip this wing? No, we missed it. Okay. You made more money with stream than donations you would have made for AdSense one sheet. You are very correct, to be honest. Someone's like spamming and saying like some squad are watching me. It's more like a bunch of kids in the basement. I'm saying that because it'll piss them off. I'm not here for game, so I just want to chat. Come chat to us. Hello, how are you doing? I'm not saying your name. I can't pronounce it. Do a crash test on a ship, slides and crashes. Okay, we'll see what we can crash into. Colony movie. We could potentially do a colony movie. However, I think if you just watch all 3 seasons together, that's essentially a big enough movie. There you go. That's kind of what it is. I was about to ask, since when you started organising things and saw you crashing a helicopter. Yes. Yes, we can probably do that. Right, let's see if we can just crash into it. I really like the Vulture, though. I'll show you more of this when we go to space in a sec. But I'm really happy with how this came out. We are flying. How helicopters weren't meant to... How the hell is this still staying like this? Do a roll. It's like an alien roll, isn't it? We're just going to clip the wing in a sec. That's clipping it. We've still got one blade. We've still got a blade. Ooh. Oh, shit. Pull up. Oh, no, we just took out another. How is it still going? We've still got one blade. Do an action movie. I mean, technically some of them are action movies, so... I'd say Colony Lost is pretty much like an action movie in a way. Oh, something's on fire. You got a hole in your wing. Oh, shit. It just seems like the airplane alarm now. It's like, pull up, warning, low terrain. Low terrain. Oh, shit. That destroyed something. How have we not destroyed like a reactor or something to shit? Oh, shit. Warning, low terrain. I think it takes a cheese and crackers right now for like low terrain. Shit. How is the blade still attached? I should danger zone. Yeah, danger zone could work. How are the blades still attached? Like, I'm no dampness right now. We're just going down this. The blades are still attached, though. You think they'd have been ripped off by now? Because we're just knocking trees down. Oh, dear. Right, let's ignore the side off it. That's not a good word. You should hire Patrick Stewart for Colossus. Oh, I'd love to. That's a blade gone. Okay, she's free-falling. She's free-falling. Can it still jet up, though, is the question. Can we save this? We are likely saving it, which is interesting. Even though we've destroyed like nearly every engine on board. Pull up. Pull up. There's a fire in the cockpit. Shit. Oh, I stick the bridge out. Well, not a bridge, but a cockpit. Great success. I mean, it survived kind of well. Yeah, okay. Well, okay, there we go. Right, let's return to the fleet, and we'll do some building, because I want to work on some of the ships. It should be where we are. Ta-da, it's going to lag slightly. There we go. Cool. Nice. So yeah, the Vault is coming out to workshop probably next week, by January 4th. I'm going to bring it out, and we'll go from there. So works. Who says this close to a mount? Like, at least you're flying half a Vault ship, don't they? Does Earth exist in the Red universe? I'd like to think it does exist. However, I don't want to like say it does or like doesn't, because that would provide like answers to it. So we're leaving it going for a minute. I'd imagine it does exist in the universe, but it's just better left alone. A bit like Star Wars in a way, you know, because it's in a galaxy far, far away. Yeah, there's like a reason there. Red Hawk down. Strong craft. I'm new building ships, underground bases. Underground bases are cool. Built out. Another happy landing. Another happy landing. What was the favorite ship you've built? Favorite ship? Probably the Eclipse. Because this is Eclipse down the workshop, by the way. If you've not noticed, the Eclipse is here on the workshop. You can go and get this. And, you know, go for that. So, yeah, it's ready. I think it's the actual workshop version because I've got it sat here. So I was really happy we could give this one here. But yeah, also the Phantom I'm updating here. This is going to come to the workshop soon, a new updated version. Essentially, the whole RWI fleet will be ready to go and updated, so you can download it and play with it. I've got some things I want to change around, just modernizing it ideally. So there's not going to be two major changes, however, essentially re-releasing them in a way to basically prep us for like a new year. Because certainly, since I built the Phantom and built the Defender, because I built the Defender back in 2015, and then 2016 was when we released the second version. So they will basically be released to the workshop again, essentially, so they've got a new modern look. I'm doing the same to the Apollo over here. The Apollo's preparing for update. I think this one's near enough completed now. I did want to change some of the landing lights, but obviously they're not changing lore-wise with Redwood. We're just changing how they look and visually updating them. It's a bit like how in Star Trek Discovery, when Pike's Enterprise appears at the end, it's still James Kirk's Enterprise, it just looks visually updated, because you don't really want to look at like a 50-year-old starship, or in my case, like a 4-year-old starship, which looks heavily out of date. So yes, that's the idea of it. So what happened? I just joined. We crashed the ship. We've spoken quite a lot, talking about various things. The usual, basically. A nice updated Phantom that can actually pressurize. Essentially, yeah, so it'll have a lot of updated stuff. I am quickly changing around some stuff in here, I believe. So one thing I did want to do is we never really showed the Phantom's bridge. I think we showed it in like a couple of things. So I've changed it around a bit more so it's ready to go. So this is the Phantom's bridge here. So it's like, it needs to look modern, but less modern than the Apollo in a way. So it looks a bit more rustic and a bit more like bulky and put together. So obviously we've got the program blocks over here, LCD screens. I'm liking it though. It looks very much like a warship command ship. All on one sort of like level though. Spartan, you must go. Have fun, Jack. See you in a bit, man. Thanks, bye. Jack crashed the vultures of the usual. Very true. How's Dreamers coming along? I don't know. I've not followed it for the last month. The last update kind of turned me off the game. We'll check on it next year. I know they did like a road ahead, so we'll check on see how it's doing. I'm enjoying Starbase at the minute though. So yeah. We are going to get the Phantom logo put in here at some point. But yeah, this thing's slowly coming together. The CIC still needs updating, but it's getting there. I'm enjoying how it's like done. So yeah, you know, it's plenty to work on. I think I was working on this like a month or so ago now. Quite a while ago. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. It's coming together. And obviously a lot of it is very much the same, but it's still keeping that older style as well, which I very much like. So it's not changed the way completely just yet. Because obviously we've got a science room down here. Look at this. Very nice. I'm in a private server or offline? I'm offline in my own private world. This is my private sort of closed build world. Only friends get to access this one. But I'm here having fun by myself. I would build in a public world. However, people just come blow me up. So. What class is a Phantom? Because it looks like the Apollo class, but different. So there is no Apollo class. Basically, this is a Daedalus class battleship, and then this is also a Daedalus class battleship. Essentially, you can see they are near enough identical. It's just a variation in the design has happened. It's very much simple, like when designs get updated, they slightly change some stuff. Essentially the same thing, it's just changed. So that's basically the way I'm doing it. It's the same class, it's just after a while they updated to this one as it made more sense. Still keeping the base design and a lot of the interior the same, just changing around as it made a lot more sense at the end of the day. And that's where I like it. Imagine Captain Jack and his crew playing D&D together, they would never get out of a starving or something tavern alive. I want to play DU. One of my friends, like, is it Dun... No, what's it? Is it Dungeon Master? I don't know. No, DMs, I guess that's the phrase, isn't it? DM's like a DM game at the minute, or D&D game at the minute, and I want to join in sometime because I'd love to know how it goes. But yeah, I've never had the chance to play D&D. Let's say DE then. Wish I had CA to Starbase. Yes, it'd be good if everyone had it. Though I do believe Starbase is going to close alpha next year, so you're not missing out. Where's my grey ship gone? Did I move it off somewhere? I probably moved it somewhere, didn't I? I need to find the other one. Surrender here's update, by the way. This one will go to the workshop. It's actually just a retrofit, yeah. Jack, what mod is that Captain's chair from? Our own mod. And I believe we do have... Well, I think we might have released it, so yeah. Jack, remember Council Screaming rubber chicken thing? No. Honestly, Council screams quite a lot. Hey, Jack, are you going to be able to carry for the RWI fleet? I think I will do at some point. I just need to search my workshop stuff in a minute. As I need to find... something I was working on because I've gotten rid of it. If not, we need to load up an older version of this world and go and find it. Because Jack removed it and lost it. Because he's a dum-dum. There's the older Osiris stuff. We've got a ton of stuff in here. So the Osiris will come to work soon. If you see anything you've not seen before in here, don't worry about it. It's simply because I've got tons of blueprints for stuff that's never been made, etc. or never worked on. That's the Avalon Challenge. There's tons of challenges things here. It's good we can actually show Frontier now, because Frontier was in development way before Colony Lost, but unlike a different thing. And I'll probably speak about this at some point. What the fuck's a Charon? I have no idea what Charon is. Oh, we had a mech as well, didn't we? Which somebody else's which we just worked on. So one thing, like when the Defender will be updated, that would be really cool to release that, as I'm super excited to actually have it on the workshop, as I know many of you have asked for the Defender update. So that'll be coming soon. There's the Exodus there. You just saw a screenshot of it. The RWI fucking hell was a background thing we used for Planet Wars. Stream loaded? YouTube? Are we still live? YouTube might be having an issue. I'm loading blueprints in a minute, so you may notice some frame lag, because loading this in here is quite a lot. I've no idea what this is. Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, that's something we built on a survival thing. I need you to raise it at some point. Hey Jack, do you pretty much ignore larger comments? No, if I miss your comment, I'm probably just not seeing it, because there's quite a lot of you here at the minute. Raise cover. There's a ton of stuff here that needs updating, which we'll probably do at some point. But it's like I said, there's a lot of stuff to actually update. The Winter, Wyvern. There's like Star Wars stuff. This needs to be removed. I do need to go through and basically wipe my blueprints at some point, because there's a ton of stuff in here which needs to be removed. Look at it. There's so much. Hellhound Mark II. Did I not save this other ship? I'm really not if I didn't. Pathfinder. Those were shuttles we're using Frontier and Discovery. Where the hell are... There's the Exodus again. I think that was a previous Exodus, the one that's looks like a pit of Autumn. There is the original Defender, by the way. That is the original Defender there. Very long ago. I've been every voice in your head. So originally the Defender was called a C-22 frigate. I'm not sure what inspired that name, but I built it back in like 2015. Was the first time I built it. Maybe I think a C-22 is like 2014 even not. So Defender goes way back. Which is really interesting when people claim to own your design. RWI Saber. The Saber's still here. I must have not saved this. Oh, there's the construction ship. Is it Tidia, or Tidia, however you pronounce the name? They made me like an RWI issue 1, and I love it. I use it in everything I can now. Really nice. Is Phoenix class going to be updated? Yes, it will be. It'll be updated with shields, and basically the one we've got Colony Lost. That'll be coming soon. Jack, when are you releasing the Defender? The Defender will release in January. Hey Jack, I was wondering if running machines are viable in SC. What I mean is like making a vehicle that looks like a wolf and runs on 4 feet. I mean, you can try it. Not sure where you'd use it, but yeah. Hey Jack, is this a single or multiplayer game? The game I'm currently right now is my private single player game. However, you can have multiplayer games as servers. If you guys want to join our public servers, go to discord.gg/CaptainJack, or if one of my friendly moderators could drop a link in chat right now, you can come join our Discord. I look forward to seeing you there, and you can join our multiplayer servers. If you're not in the Discord, by the way, come do it. You can't see, yeah, my window is hiding some ships, by the way, but you can see them here. Someone made this heavy gunboat. Flygo made this heavy one, which is really interesting. I've not saved this, have I? Bollocks. No, where did I put that? Did I actually remove that properly? I must have done. That's just annoying. I'm just going to go and exit my save menu and see if I can find another one. Jack, you suck at space engineers. I know. That's why 300 and some people come to watch. Nah, I'm shit. It's like SE's building, to be honest. That's my real name, and that is my really mean photo to the left. Very nice. Hey Jack, how'd you come up with a cool ship names? I just like sci-fi and stuff like that, and I use name generators quite a lot of the time. I just go online and do like a name generator. Right, let's see if I have another word of saved. Right, I should have another version of this. That's the Frontier world. My review world. There's like, you can see all my worlds I use currently for everything. There you go, it should be in this one. Should be in here. Hey Jack, what do you think Stargate is a class carrier? I'm not sure if a Stargazer would suit a carrier name. You'd probably think like Hawk or like something like that. I don't know, it has to be like a carrier. Maybe a bird name would go with it, I think. I don't know, I'm just thinking carrier, it makes a lot more sense. I don't know. We'll see what we can come up with. seen the funniest thing ever. The minor Modison behind me unsuspecting prey, is it? Jack, is it possible that a flying rover which can get to space? Yeah, probably. I mean, if we strapped thrusters to the back of a keep, we probably could have gotten out to space. So that's something to look at. Quiver? Nah, I don't know. What's the first ship you built? Oh, I've not a clue. Not a clue. You have deluxe edition, right? Yeah, I have like the ultimate edition for SC. Christ, I mean, you see with DLC symbols on my thing. Will we ever see the G not come to workshop? Yeah, I'll make sure that one comes out soon. The hangar ship may be named Chicken. That's a shit name. I'm just gonna say it now. Like I say, you may suggest names in the chat. I will probably miss them though. So, hey Jack, what's your favorite ship class? Ship class, probably battlecruiser or battleship. I've always liked the Daedalus, etc. Speaking of a dreadnought, it's literally right here. Did I have this? Here we go. Yeah, I just need to go collect this a second. Have we named this yet, do we? This is the destroyer I was working on for Red stuff. So we're going to work on a bit of this today. This is essentially an upscaled defender. Also, I do apologize, the frames in this world are really horrendous. So yeah, we can work on this today and see if we can play around with it. So let's take it into blueprint mode. Yeah, cheers. I wasn't meant to read that. So I'm responding to a message regarding my stream minutes. Jet, you quit with Death Star. I could. That would be effort. And I don't want to quit with Death Star. Revenge is not for a Jedi, then I am no Jedi. No, it's like, revenge is not the Jedi way, but I'm no Jedi. Oh, see. By the way, with no spoilers, by the way, how did you all find the end of Mandalorian? No spoilers in the chat, because some may not seen it yet. I loved it. I thought it was great. I want a Darksaber model now. I just saw something in the chat here. Are you okay with subscribers making a fan-made RWI ship? So I guess to quickly chat about this in a minute. Recently, someone has been taking taking inspiration from my designs, uploading them to the workshop and claiming them as their own, and basically refusing to give me credit. I just want to make it really clear. Let me load into this game a sec. I'm fine with people being inspired by my stuff because I am also inspired by other creators myself. The Daedalus is inspired by Stargate, and I'm always very transparent about that. It's literally inspired by a BC 304. I was thinking Prometheus then, and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm also fine with people making subscribed versions, etc. One thing I'm not keen on, and what a lot of other creators are keen on, is when you take, say, the Defender, etc., and paint it yellow and upload it. It's not really worth a workshop upload in that way. SC's lagging. However, if you want to basically sort of change stuff around, and or like be inspired by it and make like it, I don't know. Ask for credit, by the way. I don't like people just re-uploading my stuff. I find it really hurt. I know a lot of creators do that as well. You should never really do that to anyone's work. Don't ever just re-upload it because you wanted to make it pink. It's not really fun. And you can request, like, if you want to upload stuff for me. And I'm always welcome if you see like the Apollo thing. Yeah, I want to get inspired, make my own like something like that. Sure, be inspired by it. Don't just rip it off and try and steal it because that's being a dick. And I'm completely honest about that. I hope that makes my point clear, and I can refer back to this point in the stream if I ever need to in the future. So yeah, I'm fine if you get inspired and want to do your own stuff. I'm glad I can make work that inspires people. Because years ago, rewind 10 years, I was watching YouTube content like the Yogscast and many other creators, and I watch sci-fi all the time, and I'm inspired by other people's work, and I go on to create my own work as well. Like I say, a lot of my stuff is inspired by others. That's literally the cycle of creativity in a way. We take inspiration from things around us, whether it be out in the world or on our screens. You know, I can walk around, see a lamppost thing, I'd actually make a good light, good like starship design or something like that. That's taking inspiration, and you can credit it when credit is due, etc. So yeah, I'm fine with that. Re-uploads on the other hand, not fine with that, and I do put that in my descriptions on Steam right now. If you just take the ship and re-upload it, it's not very fun. I hope that makes my point clear, as I know a few people are getting annoyed at me stressing out about that. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. So yeah. But if anyone's got any questions about that, you're always welcome to ask me in Discord. I am not going to get fussed or like pissed off if you ask me. If you want a respectful conversation about it, go for it. No, you don't care if someone takes your engine pods and use them for ownership their crap at building. I mean, there is some stuff you can do. It's really circumstantial, so just, have a think about it, etc. There are only so many ship designs trying to get offended, bud. I'm not offended. It's more or less when it's blatantly obvious someone's copied from you. So if you know the circumstances, you know it. It's not really being offended. It's more just irked off. It doesn't really affect me because everyone really knows my design at the end of the day. But it's more or less a thing. I think a lot of people in the SE community will agree with me. We as a community should always do well to highlight others' work if we're working on it and also taking it, etc. There's been issues in the past. I'm not going into the situation because I know I'm about to refer to a situation a lot of people would jump on. And to be clear, I'm not starting drama by saying this is not my intention. There has been situations in the past where things have been claimed by being built by others when they are not, etc. It is a situation I think a lot of the community should work with, and even I can do better to crediting other people sometimes for work I use. Typically, a lot of the time, I make private agreements behind the scenes with stuff I use, like the RWI Marauder is actually made by Jura 7. However, when I first went to use that, I messaged them, I don't know if it's he, they, it's them, and said, can I use this? And they said, yeah. So I've obtained private permission, etc., and various things like that. It's not a case of being offended, it is just a case of making sure, you know, in a creative community like this, and many of the things, even Minecraft, etc., even video content as well, definitely for creators, always give credit and respect if you're using other people's work. It's literally a no-brainer. So yeah, it's literally something I just want to cover, as I know a lot of people are asking about it. Hopefully, if anyone's now confused, they can link back to this part on the stream, and I hope that covers it. If you have any questions, you're welcome to ask me. I don't want to stay on this all night, but yeah, etc. I hope that covers my point. Not intending to start drama, just having a simple, calm, and chill conversation about it. So hopefully you guys understand that. You understand, I just don't want to lose another shipbuilder. You're not losing another shipbuilder. It's not the case. You're not going to lose a shipbuilder by stuff like that. Kriegem just said, yeah, legal agreements for asset creation does exist in the background. Indeed, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. MC Chav, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. And also, Gibeus Moon 21. So I've got to say Happy New Year to you and your team. Thank you, Gibeus Moon. Yeah, Happy New Year to everyone, by the way. I won't be around on stream tomorrow or on social media much, so I'll be taking the day off. I do need a break. But do have yourself a Happy New Year. I know this year's been really difficult, but hopefully my content's been keeping you going, and many other creators on the platform. We've had like a very interesting year. We're very lucky in the fact, you know, we've been able to retain our jobs and continue working on stuff. So it's been really good for that, but it's been a very stressful year for creators as well. So yeah, it's something to keep in mind. So hopefully everyone has had a good year, and hopefully 21 is going to be better for all of us. I'm going to be 23 next year. That's something interesting to think about. I think it's called applied science. Chris just said, always give credit. The best way to deal with it, plagiarism is serious. It indeed is. It's something in creative communities a lot of people need to pay attention to. But hopefully, I say that solves it, and yeah. Jack, will you be going to see an homeworld and space station? Maybe. Maybe. When plants first came out, the video had unique Atmo fighters in it. No one had any blueprints for them, so I guess it was made my own. Have plenty of spent a year defending myself. Yeah, I mean, if you make your own version of it, you just say it's inspired by it. If you see something like, if I see Venom ship, literally, what's literally prime inspiration? This here is inspired by not only the UNSC Falcon, but also Venom's creation. But I've changed it to be my own, essentially, in a way. It's very much the same as the Raven, but it's obviously inspired by it as well. You just give credit. It's literally so simple. That's all you do. What if I made a vanilla version of the Apollo? I'd rather you didn't, because I like them to stay modded. That's things I'd rather it would stay in its pure form. What monster used in your Colony Survival series? You'd have to look back in there and see what we used, because honestly, I cannot remember for the life of me. No offense, but I literally cannot remember. As Colony Survival was like 2017, 18? So yeah. No, I'm just reading a message. Homeworld is a great game. Homeworld is a great game. Not one I play quite a lot. Anyway, let's talk about building. I know we're about an hour into the stream and I've done fuck all building-wise. I do apologise, but I love chatting to you guys. Literally, we get lost in chats. Why don't I use lasers? Because I just don't. Okay, so this is a destroyer variant of Defender. We have the Serenity type sat next to us. This is like an upscaled version of Defender, and I'd like to think this is more of a destroyer variant and more of a heavier variant. So it's making it in a way to be more beefier, basically the beefcake version. That's how I'd like to think of it. So fleshing out the interior, doing a fair enough, etc., and just, you know, playing a bit and seeing what we can have fun with. Got guns armed up front here. Lovely little Vulcan. Tiny little Vulcan up there. We've also got the big guns down below. She is armed to the teeth. So yeah, it's doing rather well. Yeah. Can you give some tips? I just started yesterday. Play the tutorials. Play Space Rangers Getting Started. Play Frostbite. Recommend them really well. Go for it. Jack, I did, and I still kids theft until a mod clear me out of it. There you go, man. As long as you know you're innocent at the end of the day, you're fine, really. As long as you know, that's what matters. Eventually, the truth will come out. Wyvern with a laser. Fucking no Wyvern with a laser. Why would you do that? Have you played Star Citizen? I think it sounds like yes, I have. Defender on steroids. Essentially, yeah, it's Defender on steroids. That is a technical explanation. I don't know why I'm losing the will to speak, because I've not spoken too much today. Holy smokes, that tip is smooth. No comment. That's fucking weird. Oh, fucking hell. You lot are the worst sometimes. You really are the worst. Hey Jack, what do you think now of a Starhawk class carrier? Maybe we could call it Starhawk. That could be a good idea. But there's also a lot of stuff like Republic Starhawks currently. I need to change my building menu a sec. Where's the other block gone? Have I gone blind? I have. Dun, dun, dun. I see some ramps. Where's my armor ramps? I just need what's new armor ramp. Dun, dun, dun. There you go. Cool. Thank you to those who are pledging my Patreon, by the way. I'm getting notifications for that. Some of them may not appear on screen, so a few of you did pledge my Patreon today. So Kia Renhue became a Patreon today, and a few other people. Also, Zali Shark did. Some people became patrons over Christmas, by the way. I do appreciate any support, wherever it is, no matter if it's on YouTube or Patreon. The reason I have both is not I agreed, simply so you can make a choice. I know some people don't like Patreon, so you can come to YouTube if you want support, vice versa, etc. And obviously, I am integrating Twitch a bit more. And thank you to Gray Williams, who also became a patron for $102 as well. Fucking it. It's quite a lot of money. Happy to be Royal Class Carrier. I think I'll choose a name at some point. Usually I build it and then I choose a thing on it. Jack, I was going to do that movie time thing, because I would not know. I don't even movie time thing. I'm still going to do that movie time thing, because I would not know, because I never got to it. I don't even... What movie time thing? I'm lost. What do you mean? Have I said about doing a movie time thing? Saf. Have I said something? I want to keep this the same design. I don't know why. So it's like... Goes up a bit. We could lead it out a bit. Could do. Right, let's go back to this mode. And we'll lead back here slightly to this one. I'm using some heavy armor in certain aspects of it, just to flesh the design out. But I think we are going to build like a nacelle variant up here. That is going to cover there, yeah. So maybe a bad idea. A big old What we could do is we could do like a 3 block there. That's 4 blocks there. Yeah, I'll do that there. Do that. There we go. Anyone worship Jesus? I mean, some people might. I don't. I'm not going to get into a debate on religion because that'll end ugly. Right, that'll be where the bridge goes. The bridge can sit there. So also, we're obviously quite longer than the defender already. And when it fleshes out fully, that's going to be quite long. So yeah. How much deep are we? How much deep are we? Sorry, I do apologize for my words now. I literally can't speak. So that is 100 blocks. 9, okay. 9 from there. That stretched from the actual hull up. So this will be hull B, so we go down 9. So I want to keep similar proportions, etc. Just so it's roughly the same across the ship. Like, it's not identical, but it does need to look like it is off the same production line in a sense. That makes sense? I really can't freaking speak to it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've not drunk anything either. I've not ate anything. That could be the reason why. My brain's like, what are you doing? You need more energy, you dick. Have you tried making a prison transport? No, it's not really something I want to go for. I wish Obi-Wan... I want to get... What I should do is I should get a picture of Obi-Wan as Jesus there. I think that'd be a great idea. I know my friend needs that. He a long boy. He a long boy defender. She a thick boy. She probably wouldn't be a boy in that case, would you? You get the point. Just don't listen to me. Hey Jack, can the back thrusters be like an X-Wing on a big one, small? Maybe. It depends, because we may not have a hangar variant on this. We will see. Also, the back there looks chunky already. Christ. But I basically want this to look similar. It's kind of like how you get different versions of ISDs in a way, but it looks slightly different. Hey Jack, can I... Oh, I was read it, didn't I? Hey Jack, can you help me set up my fleet? Mate, I would love to. I can't even set up my own fleet, so probably not. Because I have not a clue. I'm struggling to do my own fleet. Not a time to do anyone else's right now. That would be a disaster. We could put holes here. Yeah, we could put up thrusters here. Actually, we could sort atmo thrusters here. That could be a better idea. Yes, if we do tier... No, atmo... Not that we can take this thing to atmo, unlikely. What if we just did... Something like that could work well. If it was up again. Maybe. We need to sort this area out quickly, though. That's going to be a big thing here. So do I indent it, though, is the question. I could indent it. I know a lot of people ask me to make carriers. I do have one in mind right now. It just comes down to when I want to make it. I've currently got nothing like planned. So when we make it, we'll probably make bits on stream, start it. I do want to crack on the Odyssey, as that'll be like the progression of it. I prefer my battle carriers in a way, battleships and battle carriers. I like them. But yes, RWI probably does need a dedicated carrier. But it does revolve around what sort of story content I'm making at the time, and how it fits in, etc. So that'd be something I do. One thing I do want to work on is maybe like a series in building a dreadnought, etc. So building the Exodus, because we've got a design for it properly now, like a new design, so I want to refit that. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff I could do next year. A lot of it just takes time, and time is something I don't really have much of currently. So we'll see what we can do. Let's indent the arm, actually. That could be a good idea. Can we indent it fully? A full indent there works well. I like that. Does he want to keep it? I like the indent. Also, I may be going back to doing some more Twitch streams in the new year, so like some on Twitch, etc., just to like bolster the stream a bit more, because I really want to like make sure my presence is spread across a few more platforms, just for various reasons. So I can either have the overhang here, so we can like build into that, or it just goes back like that. I feel like back like that works better. Yeah. Spanish raid. Okay. I can't read Spanish, by the way, so literally no point typing out. I'm going to give your ship internal thrust. There'll probably be some hidden thrusters because like my ships are made for cinematics, etc. There'll probably be some hidden stuff. And also people are like, oh, it never works in survival because it was never meant to work in survival. It's literally the reason why. I do like the indentation now. It looks a lot better. Very nice. Any suggestions on making a bridge? So a bridge will like mirror the Defender in a way. It might be a bit more of a Star Destroyer bridge. We'll see how that goes in a minute. Did the RWI use older class ships like battles like the Federation? Yes, so it uses the old Defenders. The Defender here, lore-wise, is technically already like so many years old, I believe. So yeah, that's something to take into account. The Defenders are quite old, hence why we usually get shot down quite a lot. Would it be possible to make something like an Idris M? I will have a look at that and maybe make it. Probably not the carrier version, as I don't really like the idea of an Idris being a carrier. Well, it makes sense, but I'm not a fan of like the opening front. So maybe. Maybe make it like an actual Corvette. You should make the indent, the end of the indent mini hydrogens on. See, I could make like a line here or something like that. That could work well. So we can make it so we're like mini hydrogen ones here. Did I say I said it really posh? Huh. It really sound like I said it really posh, didn't I? Huh. I was going to do a Christmas video taking a piss as the Queen. However, given what Channel 4 did, that's probably the best idea. That's here, isn't it? Yeah, we could do something like this. In fact, is that? Okay, that is built in. Oh no, we kept the sides here, didn't we? So it would be... Oh. Technically, that's how... Yeah, that's how the indent's meant to go. Okay, yeah, we can reduce that down another layer. When you watch Connie Nosk's ass, what your favourite video was? I don't know. I feel like it'd be a bit egotistical or like narcissistic for me to choose my own video as my own favorite video. In terms of favorite videos, what do I go back? What do I watch a lot of at the minute? I watch a lot of content currently. What is my favorite videos of late? So stuff I'm watching right now. I'm watching The Expanse, which is a new one tonight. I can't wait for that, so I'll stay up and watch that. And then I'm watching Stargate Atlantis again, Stargate SG-1. So yeah, I'm watching a lot of stuff currently. We could put ions here instead. Defenders are like Venice at the time of the Empire, I guess. Yeah, essentially they are. They're just outdated. Now, it makes sense lore-wise. But like, oh, we should be using new ones. Well, not when you're building a story universe. That's the way I see it. And also, it is my story universe at the same time, so go fuck yourself. I already read the chats. Let's have a look. I'll quickly take a look in here a second. There you go. 2 layers of heavy armor, not bad. Yeah, we've got some armor layered in certain areas, so yeah, it'll be bulked up a little bit later. But seeing it goes. Again, it's made for cinematics, so. Hey Jack, how about a split in the front of a ship with a massive gun battery? Well, we sort of have the gun batteries up here, so she's made to go forward in sort of like armor, etc. And those gets up here. The Defender frigates essentially are made for the sake of defending stuff. The clue is in the name. So yeah. Who missed the like button? Did you miss the like button? There's 219 of you like it. Can we get 300 likes? There's 300 of you watching. Can we get 300 likes, Stephen? I'm just wondering if we can. We really appreciate it if we can. So yeah. Hey Jake. Hey Jake. The name's fucking. No, I'm joking. His name's Jack. How can you not see? Does amaze me when people call me Jake. I don't know. Jake's the right name. I probably wouldn't mind calling it. I was thinking like the other day. I was lying in bed just as you do. I was like, what other names could I be called? There's probably a few. Pain in the ass. That could work. We bolster this out from here. Yeah, we could build that and work out from there. That makes a lot of sense because we're launching from the side there. Okay, so we could do it like this, so it's launching out. Yeah, this makes sense. So we'll do it like this. We could make these bigger as well. So I'm going to build a nacelle off here a sec. Now we are like that slightly. That's going to be a bit of a pain. Hey Jack, what are your specs of PC to be able to run Space to the World? I use an i7 8800K, I think it is currently. And I use a 2080 Ti. So yeah. Let's use some Windows. We'll have Windows later. We do those details at the end of the day. Well, 300 likes. Thank you, everyone. Cheesecake Motel, what the fuck? Does this Dreadnought have a class? This isn't a Dreadnought. No, this is not a Dreadnought by any means. It's going to be a Destroyer, likely. I class my ships differently. A lot of people get wound up about it. Good. But I class my stuff differently, so just because I'm having fun at the end of the day. People get very, very fucking anal about like how you should do your shit. So I'm like, I just couldn't care. Like, I will do it how I want because it's mine and I'm having fun. Which is how you should be in life, really. As long as you're having fun and it's not hurting anybody, who cares? Jack, make an alternate evil version of RWI. Honestly, I wanted to do this. If we had more time in Frontier to be able to tell a like a bigger story and I had more resources, I would love to do like a mirror universe of RWI. Like, because I don't like grow a beard in real life because I don't like it and I can't anyway. I was like, imagine me with like a goatee or a beard or something like that. The evil Grand Admiral could be really fun. I'd love to do something like that. It'd be fantastic. Maybe we'll do it at some point. It really just depends on like resources and like whether we can pull it off. Right, let me just get thrusters a sec. I really want to chuck an iron thruster into this to see how it would play out. However, they're a bit awkward because they're essentially going to knock off this mode. And we could chuck it in here like that. Could do that. So what if we do... I mean, if we just do this a sec. So we do it like that. Or we do small thruster... No. Ah! Probably should have removed the block, actually. So we do like this, like that. No, like that. I'll have to bring that forward one as well. I'm simply playing a variety of ideas a second. Use side thrusters. I'm not sure if the side thrusters don't really suit the design of Redwood, so probably not. There you go, that makes sense. So what we then do is we'll probably place a thruster here. So essentially this is our engine build out. The side lane. This could work. Does he use RWI like HMS? So yeah, that is essentially the ship designation. Jack, I'd like to give you your demonetization sticker for swearing over 20 times stream lane. Fucking thank you for the donation. I should get a notification if it's demonetized. Should we have a look, like if it's actually demonetized yet? YouTube Studio. Live. Let's see. I don't think it'll tell me yet. What the hell are you doing? I did a stream the other day, and apparently monetization wasn't turned on because YouTube, for some reason, keeps disabling it by default currently, which is really weird. I'm in good standing with YouTube. Like, I've got no flags or anything like that. It's really weird. I'm not sure why that is the case, but it's really just weird to me. Anyway, who was the president in 19... I wouldn't know. I'm not American. Do you remember year 1999? Well, considering I was born 1 year beforehand, no, I don't remember it, to be honest. Wasn't Grandma Marcus McConaughey a bad grandma? Yes, he was, but there was a different story around that. We sort of like went around it as well. Put them in every direction if you run out of gas. Yeah, essentially that's the idea. So I'm probably going to put some ions up here in a second, maybe indent them in here as well. I'm just playing around with an idea currently and see what we can do. And don't bring politics into the stream chat, please. Do you ever think you'll get 1 million subs? I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm confident my other channels will get 100k at some point, but I'm not sure about 1 million subs. It's quite a lot off. I really don't think... I don't know. I'd love to get 1 million subs. Imagine owning a gold thing or gold plaque, and I've been a part of YouTube for so long. But I don't know. It's just... I don't like wake up every day thinking about it. But I'm always striving to grow and succeed on YouTube, because that's literally why... Not why I do it, but it's what I'm here to do, essentially. You know, I always want to grow and succeed, etc. However... Yeah, I'm not sure whether it'll happen. It may happen one day, but, you know, we'll see. But I'm happy with what's going on right now. You know, I've got a great audience. I'm having fun. What's not to love? That's literally the best way of looking at it. If you chase views and, like, subs all the time, I personally think the experience is going to be rather boring. That's my own personal opinion. Others may are welcome to their own opinions. For me, though, it's like if I spent all my time chasing subscribers, etc., I have a feeling it'd be a rather, like, boring time. So I prefer to just have fun and, you know, go with the flow. It's literally the best way I can put it. I'm just experimenting with designs at the minute. BinaryCodex, thank you for the $10. Emperor Jack of a Redwood Empire. Exactly, it would be called the Redwood Empire. I believe in my Stellaris thing, I'm called the Redwood Empire currently, because I'm running, it's basically like a xenophobic, basically I'm running at Cerberus, or Space UKIP as I keep calling it.
How about hydrogen?
There's the donation. Every time someone donates over $10, by the way, we get that lovely sound by Venom. Jack, have you made any ships that's 100% vanilla without the DLC uploaded to the workshop? Not without the DLC. I like using the DLC. If it's there, I'm going to use it. And the DLC for SE is kind of cheap. There's a Steam sale on right now, by the way, so go for that. Jack, is the bottom thrusted off a bit? How is it off a bit? I didn't see it off a bit. Looks fine to me. Travel defense shields display script for your builds. They're good at shirt. Oh yes, we got some. We use them sometimes, but sometimes for RP stuff I don't use them. It really just depends on like what I find beneficial at the time. So we'll do something like this, because what I will do is we'll have it so we can do these. We'll go with the old classic thruster thing, which Venom taught me ages ago. That keeps us going. And then we'll do the old trick. The old 1-2. This hides our lovely thruster behind here. So I think I'm happy with this thruster design for this. So we're going with the destroyer. The only question is, I'm going to build this ship and you guys will be like, when are we going to see it in something? I'm like, that's a great question. I'll let you know when. I.e., we're probably never going to see it because we're not making any, like, Redwood War content. I guess we might make some. We can always work it into the fleet somehow. I guess we could, yeah. Because some of the lore isn't like fleshed out yet, we can always work stuff in. That is a benefit of writing your own story. But yeah, it does depend on when and where we can do. Oh yeah, the thruster's over here, isn't it? Thank you for reminding me of that. I forgot. I didn't forget. I just forgot I removed it. So we can put thruster back here. Boop. There we go. And then that one goes there, doesn't it? Like that. Go. Yep. Ooh, nice. How many parsecs could the clips do the castle? I have no idea. Permission to land on platform 327. What was it? We played something else the other night and had that in as well. Oh yeah, it was we was watching, what was it? We was watching Star Wars over Christmas. Because basically I couldn't travel home for Christmas because my train got cancelled. So I was stuck where I live for Christmas. However, luckily one of my best friends and my community manager Reese also lives in Bristol as well. So I went up to spend Christmas with him and his housemates. And it was really fun. We ended up watching we watched episode 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We just need to watch episode 9 because we watched episode 3 the other day, and we watched episode 1. So yeah, it's some of that. Hey Jack, when you're done, can you read my comments? I won't be able to go back in a stream chat, but if you leave a comment in a video afterwards, or we go to there. Do you need any mods to use those ships? Yes, you do. These ships are fully modded, and the mod list will be on the Steam thing when we go from there. I'm liking the engine setup. I'm kind of thinking whether I want like the there arcing over. That could be an idea. I do like how this is built into the hull though. RWI Sulaco. The RWI Ciroc. It's just vodka. I could get behind that idea. We are in station mode, so I can just politely replace this. Oh, that's a ramp, isn't it? Oopsies. There you go. we're going to reinforce the hull slightly. One thing I've started doing with RWI ships lately is just reinforcing certain hull elements, as it makes a lot of sense in the long run. Hey Jack, what do you think about defense satellites? Yeah, it makes sense. Empire Strikes Back. Okay, cool. When we say Colony 4. So I had an idea for like a future Colony series the other day. I just don't really have the time or patience to make it at the minute. I'd rather do something different, then come back to Colony at a later date if we want to. But that's not me confirming there's a series in development, by the way. Please don't get carried away. It's simply me saying maybe at some point we'll come back and do another series or another story. But for right now, I've got nothing I want to work on Colony-wise. I'm happy doing Frontier, and that is going to be my main focus. I want to bring this forward a sec. I want this to like loop over the front. It's sort of like an enclosed thing in here. Also, so we can sort of do something like this. Ooh, that works well. I like that. That sort of links into the design very nicely. Ooh, yes. I have a feeling this is sort of like a Mr. Venom design, but I like it. Do people suggesting names in the chat? I do appreciate it. However, I probably will forget them by the time this stream's over. Because it's hard for me to remember them. And I've not named this class yet. When I do name it, obviously maybe we'll do something in Discord about it. But for the minute, there's no names. Jack, have you made any fighter ships that use iron thrusters which are uploaded to Workshop? No. Actually, the original Saber has iron thrusters, I believe. So yeah. I love videos, your best Spaces player. Thank you. I wouldn't go that far, but I do appreciate it anyway. Not sure about the best. So one thing I can do, I can probably store hydrogen tanks while I'm sent here, because in the Defender, we store some hydrogen tanks in here. So there you go, we store some in there. So we probably can store some in this flight pod as well, and also in the hull to power the rest of the ship, etc. So I'm probably going to add in some thrusters up front to basically work on that. Maybe we can do that. We'll see. We shall see. Lord Vader. Go like that. Da-da. How long will your time Frontier last for? It's going to be like... I have a feeling it's going to be like 30-minute episodes, 20 to 30-minute episodes. And there's only about 6 episodes. And it's going to be a heavily cinematic series. So you'll get more story and more detail in it. It's going to be like watching an episode of Star Trek in a way. Or like Stargate. That's what I'm aiming for. So you're going to see that. Right, we're going to somehow want to build something into here. Okay, cool. We'll do it the old way we've done as well. Where we build elements into this. That works. I like it being more shielded, essentially. Again, it's just a design working on. We can always come back and change it at a later date as well. But for the minute, I'm having fun. It's going well. I'm enjoying it. This kind of looks like a Providence class with Stars of Clone Wars. I guess so it does, but yeah. Tracing a DLC, I don't like the look of those ones. It's not really something. Make it the Odyssey class. No, it wouldn't make sense. The Odyssey class is already designed. So, yeah. I'll make that another time. So we've got an airlock going on down here as well. There's an airlock attached to it. It's like the only RWI ship with a bloody airlock on it. So there's one put in here. You can go through, be an airlock structure. And voila. Very nice. We could actually put a whole 3x3 thruster in here, maybe. I don't know if it would fit, but... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's space. Could potentially put some here. Because building here is going to be a fun one. I'm just building a spine of a ship sec. Maybe here is where it's going to match up. So we'll take that away a sec. You can add jump drives for fun. We'll add all stuff like that at a later date, guys. It's no like rush for me to add those things. So we'll add those at a later date and see how they fit in. For the minute, it's more or less designing like certain phases of it and seeing how it's going. Could be Offender classy. The Defender and the Offender. That's such a good idea. I like that one. I don't think I would call it that. But yeah, I think it's an airlock as well. I was more or less taking the piss. It makes sense though. We shall see. So I'm just reading a stream. Hang on a minute. I'm getting a ping for some reason. I'm not sure why. The clips are now. I'm taking a piss. I'm taking a piss. Would you consider making a detailed interior of crew quarters and medical rooms? I'd say this is a detailed interior. We've got crew quarters. Ta-da! A medical room stocked up. You forget most of the ships are made to basically be modulated at a later date. So yeah. I would probably detail one out. One thing is the challenge and discovery. Those are fully detailed. So yeah. We need to add some arm up here as well. Yeah, and we're good to go. We can probably link these together. Docking some armor up here. So this is sort of strengthening the spine of a ship as well. It will depend how we want to keep this going. Because this section here will be hard to fill in. We can probably do it though. Trying to think how we can get away with doing it. One of my ships, I can't remember which one. It's called the Ottoman class, and my shore is called the Byzantine class. It's either destroyer or gunboat. That's a good name. I like it. Jason, thank you for the donation. Hey Jake, for fuck's sake, I'm joking. Keep it great content. How do you get shields from your ships in Starbase mod? Yeah, we're using the defense shields mods by Darkstar, I believe. It's a mod I've been using for years now, and I love Darkstar's shield mod. It's really nice, very modular, works with weapon core and other weapon mods perfectly fine. Always recommend it. I have reviewed it on my channel before. If not, go to Steam, search Defense Shields, added by Darkstar and his team, and you can enjoy it. I really would recommend it. It's like one of the best shield mods out there. I think it's the other shield mod is still there, but I'm not sure how in development it still is. So Darkstar is your man to go to. Person to go to. I'm not sure if they're man or woman. Right, we'll spell it like that. Okay, cool. We'll probably do it, so yeah, this will work. Yeah, we'll probably do it so it locks off like there. Actually, it'll make more sense to be here. And actually, that'll make more sense. We'll do it from there. So we're going up. Okay, cool. So Jack, what's the true story behind Finn's talking? Did he lose a bet? No, basically, Finn's got a bad voice at the minute, so it's better for him to not talk. Because also it sounds odd as well. And like I say, it's better for him to literally rest his voice because it is quite painful for him. So yeah, it's literally the only reason he's not talking is because of that. So once he's fixed again, he'll be back to talking. There's just no like deep conspiracy. It's literally the only reason why. 2. We'll spread it from there. Yeah, we're making some progress on this already. It's a sign of progress, Doctor. Remember, Doctor, not a scratch. That's going to play up, isn't it? Is it? May not do. Actually, it will... It shouldn't do if I build this correctly. I need to remember how to do it. If I build these here a sec. And just build a thing under them just to keep them happy. I'm just experimenting with design currently. We're having some fun. I can add this behind here, as that does build it up fully. Well, no, because it fits into the central design, doesn't it? Yeah, because it breaks way early. We could build it out. Did it break away? Did I confuse myself? Jack, you're blind. Yeah, I am blind, that's why. It's because I can't see, but I just turn the torch on. There we go. There you go, that makes more sense. Now it's actually like the Defender. Yeah, it's got a Defender shape there. Okay, that makes more sense. I was going to say, I thought I literally confused myself there for a sec. I was like, what? How have I broken this already? There you go, then that builds up like that, and it meets the bridge. Cool. There you go, there's that slow Defender. It's got the iconic sort of Defender look right now, and it's already looking very much more impressive than Defender. You can tell it's a chunkier version, and a very bigger version made for engaging bigger things. That's what I like about it. Where we'll place this one in the lore, I've not got a clue. It'll either be like an older ship, or it will be a new ship rolling out, etc. But I hope you guys like it so far. Jack, do I think you should make some new drop ships and some survival-ready ships? Survival-ready ships, I don't know. They're more hassle than they're worth sometimes. I don't really like them that much. But, you know, it's more or less I enjoy making my cinematic ones because I can load them full of stuff and make them work. Hey, Jack, does RWI have a dedicated carrier class ship? There's one designed, it's just we've not built it, so. You should look nice. Thank you. Chaos News' only RWI fleet led by the RWI scrap chat. So originally there was going to be like an original castle story. I thought we was going to call it something. We was going to call it like, I don't know, I'm not going to say the name now because I just remembered it. But yeah, we was going to do like a mini sort of story and stuff with like castle. So it's something we could do at some point. So yeah, we're looking at it. Jack, are there any rover-only servers I could join? I don't know. I'm not a massive fan of those. I prefer like access to everything else. Just down to personal taste, really. I have a ship called the Karma class. It's a battleship. Ooh, very nice. It sounds quite fun, actually. It's like a blockade runner. I guess it kind of is in a way. I wouldn't call it a blockade runner. This could be a lot slower than a defender. But it's more like a battleship version of it. I think the new RWI anthem should be Diggy Diggy Hole. Oh yes, before I get sued by the Yogscast. I'm in the same city sim now. It'd be easier for them. Come in and break my kneecaps. The RWI Audacity, yes, followed by the RWI Adobe. I do appreciate people suggesting names in chat, by the way. It's easy for me to view chats normally, though. As I say, I will forget name suggestions. Like no tomorrow. Which is, how do I want to flesh this out? I could run design fully back. Yeah. That would make sense. Yeah, can you downside? It's going to be a bit difficult to get this across. Because this is also using these half ones here. But we are on a free... We're in a, oh, it's a 4 space as well. Yikes, this is going to be a bit difficult. Potentially use this here. Like, even that's a bit difficult. There's a way to do this. That's also placed oddly off center for some reason. Yeah, or we just shimmy the whole thing forward, which wouldn't really work out in the long run. Head to the mirror mode again. It's N and M, essentially. So what do you say is the idea equivalent of a blockade runner CR90? Either the Razor class or the Hellhound class. They're meant essentially the blockade runners. So those are the ones we use for that. Armor ramp sec. Panels. I need these extra sections. Essentially we can work out what we can play with to make life easier. It's not really going to work there. I need something that's going to fit to these guys. It's not really going to... That would work well if it was the other way around. 4. Again, that works well. 6. So in a way, I need something that links to those like perfectly. I don't think I have anything. I wonder if I need a new block to help. That could work. Something like that, maybe. We're going to curve it here, so we'll go back to number 1. Curve it there. It's just going to be even more pain, isn't it? Because like, if I build it like this... I mean, I still could do that. I'll just leave an indented mark behind it. I could still... Yeah, it could still work. And then we run the rest essentially here. That's not too... I kind of like that, actually. Could sort of go something like that. I could come and smooth this out at a later date, essentially. So I'll probably add some like blocks in there to make it stand out. Because I'm not a fan of a blocky sort of stature here. I don't know why I looked at a monitor like the Defender was there. It's not. Yeah, because the engine pod's built straight to the same side. Okay, cool. We could work something out on how this works. I don't know, there's plenty to do there. There's something I can work on. We made some good progress today. I wish I could play Solaris, but my computer does not have enough space and it can handle all the games I want. Yeah, you might need to work on that one. Hey, name ship Reaver. I do appreciate your name suggestions, guys. I will forget most, so please suggest them in Discord instead. Have you heard of a commerce reader? I haven't. Is it any good? I'm not sure. Jason, did I read your donation? I don't know. Thank you for donation, bro, and have a good day. You should do a toaster hanger. A toaster hanger? What? A toaster hanger? Well, we just store toast in it, or we store toasters in it? I'm a bit confused. How does a toaster hanger work? I'm not sure. How does one toast a hanger? I is confused. I don't know. Name it a powerboat, RWI Joy Martin. No. RWI Martini. I do appreciate my name suggestions, by the way. It's just I'm not going to keep up with them, so please put them in Discord instead. As I'll follow them there. Hey Jack, what do you think of this name? I'm not doing the name suggestions, guys. No, just no. I'll be here all day if I read all these name suggestions. But we're landing on a planet. Yeah, we can link these up later. I need to have less conveyors on this as well, just for sake of like practicality. There we go, that works well. Can link these around. I think it turns on the mix look really well, so I know Krieg sent me a good, he's a mod on the SE community, sent me a good weapon pack today, which we'll probably use for the Shadow Fleet when we get around to updating them, which would be a fun thing to do. Could we? It's what the idea of indenting like a I just had like an idea of like what I could do to like add something in which would work really well. We'll do one like this. This? This? Open up. Actually, no, we'll do that. We'll do one here. So it's a foster there. Skip through and essentially do dual ones in a can we? Yeah, so we'll do one so it's like bring us the lines on. I'm having like a moment trying to design something here. There we go. Do it like that. There you go. It's gonna be annoying to some, I know, but it does get the point across. Actually, we just link it like that. It'd make a lot more sense. There you go. Oh, that's a conveyor sorter. Wrong one. There you go. That already is like linking in and making a lot more sense there. Then if we dip up again, essentially make the engine pods slightly larger. There's going to be more bulky engine pods on here. That's going to be the idea. Hey Jack, do you have a list of all mods you use on your Discord? Yes, it's in the Colony Lost thing. Those are the primary mods I typically use, so yeah. Jack, what are your thoughts on building more Corvettes? I think RWI has enough Corvettes currently. I'm not really in the mood for Corvettes right now. I want to finish off this one and go from there. Is this Formula 1? No. Not in a million years is this Formula 1. If so, they've really taken a dive. We'll put links in there as well. I might go further back. Actually, we could take a different approach anyway. We could literally go back with this one. Oops. Mods are in the Discord, by the way, guys. Ask me here. I don't know. I feel like I've become stuck again, but we're getting there. I feel like I want to flesh this engine design out a bit more. There's lots to add to it, but it's coming together nicely. I'm liking the profile of the ship, which is a lot more bigger and bulkier, which is what I was going for anyway. I am thinking maybe adding like a gun here. I don't know if I have any to on my... Yeah, I could like add a gun here or something like that, which would stand out. So as soon as we bring that down, we'll have like an angle to work with. Essentially, I could fold this into it here and work like that. So we could put something here, which would work really well. And then continue sides along. That, I feel, could work really well. But it would come down to how we want to play it. So yeah, we'll look into that at a later date, I think. So, do we have any dreadnoughts? Yes, RWI does have the Exus class dreadnought. You won't see much of it just yet because it's still in like, the early proto stages. But it is basically an Exus class. which is meant to be like, it's a bit like RWI's answer to the infinity. Think it like that. That's kind of how I'm portraying it and picture it in my head. That's the idea anyway, so. Awesome. Right, chat, we're probably going to end up here for the evening, as I've gone for an hour and a half now, and it's 10:30, and I want to go off and get a drink and take a break, and do some stuff. So I do appreciate you all stop. I don't know why I can't speak today. Stopping in for stream. I do appreciate it anyway. Thank you to everyone who donated tonight. We had a massive amount of donations I'm blown away at. Thank you very much. We've ended the year off on a high. It's been amazing. I do hope you're all going to have a happy new year, etc. And no matter what you're doing tomorrow, I know there's not really any parties around the world, but hopefully you're celebrating or just chilling out with family or friends, etc. And just having fun. I don't think I've got a video up tomorrow, but I do have a new episode of Survival on Sunday. So do feel free to watch that. But I'm off here. I will be in Discord chatting away if any of you want to talk to me. I'm not sure of my voice, but I'll be in text, etc. Answering any questions, etc. Or just chatting. Thank you very much for stream tonight. Like I say, it's been fun. I'm glad I got some stuff done here. I just need to take a break now and go do some stuff. But I'll be back either this weekend or next week with more Solaris for a stream. So don't forget I'm doing that. And we can sit there. If you did miss a stream, you can catch it on YouTube. VOD will be available, and you can watch it anytime, and it'll be up forever. So yeah, have a good evening, everyone, or night, day, morning, wherever you are, and Happy New Year. I do hope everyone is going to have a great year. It's going to be hopefully a great year for myself and what I'm doing here on my channel. We've got a ton of games to cover, a ton of fantastic series to produce. It is going to be fun. Thank you, everyone. I've been Captain Jack. It's been a pleasure here streaming with you tonight, and I'll see you very soon.